Alright, this is the first video for 2.7 development. It's me, Michael Smith 27, as you can see by the relative there. 27th Michael Smith apparently with iRacing, so I figured I'd roll with it. 2.7 development, basically we try to help new people out, etc. Chronicle my adventures here in iRacing. We're at Homestead. Full length race, final one of the year. This is the NASCAR iRacing series. Only about 10-15 drivers qualified on one of those. This is definitely going to be a try to make sure you're around at the end deal, so we're not going to push too hard at the beginning. See how this goes. Again, very first video, so hopefully it's fun to watch.
8 cars in. Green, green, green.
Already some wheel spin there. Wow.
Got one inside.
That was actually pretty ginger with the pedal. Still had a lot of wheel spin. 2.6 in front of me did as well.
All clear, all clear.
I think everybody's being pretty nice because it's going to be a long race. That's just me being dumb right there. Just watching a driver in front of me. And all the dumb. Luckily, no incidents. Actually, I looked down at my relative for a second. That was pretty embarrassing. Stupid. Wow, what an idiot. And he says, well, it's not me. I didn't cause the yellow, but I was being pretty dumb too. So, went in at 4 and I looked over my relative, totally lost track of where I was. That's a hell of a good start for a YouTube channel. Well, take this first caution to just kind of talk about what I hope this channel is going to be all about. This is a hell of a long video if you're going to be watching the whole thing. In theory, I'll be around for the entire thing, which means it's going to be 2.5 to 3 hours long. But we'll knock it out here in the beginning. Basically what I'd like to do is just have a YouTube channel that I'm going to try and focus on helping out the oval guys actually work through the oval ranks first before moving over to road. I just started doing the road side of things and am now a C-class driver there. I'd like to get into the GT3 stuff eventually, but here on the oval side I spent the focus was getting out of rookie and then moving up from there. And what I'm going to try and do in the YouTube channel is basically try to show what to do, what not to do, how to move up through the ranks, and just tips and things like that for rookies and whatnot. And then as you move up into late models, which I spent almost a whole season in, basics of setup of cars and things like that. Just basically more about how to drive and how to have the most fun. The big thing obviously being that you need to understand the rules and things like that to have a good time, and car control and all that kind of junk. In the real world, I'm a driving coach and instructor and whatnot, so I'm going to focus more on the driving side of things than setups and things like that, since I'm still very much learning on the setup side. So with all that being said,
all right, man,
we got 1 to green here.
All right, man.
See if we can do this a little bit better. Again, we got away with those couple of taps on the wall. Pretty dumb. But 0 X's, so it's okay for the safety rating. Still in 4th with the 26 hitting the pit lane. See if we can't do a little bit better job here. So, yeah, probably won't talk through all the cautions. We'll probably edit those things out, so we're not having to watch for the entirety of the 2.5+ hours or whatever we're going to have here.
Get ready.
Number 7, Michael Whitaker. I've raced a few times this year. Had a pretty good run with him. I think it was at Michigan. He was bad fast. I think he might have ended up winning that race. So he'll be good. Smith and Pierce, I don't know, but That Burns guy did not qualify. He's up to 7th already. That bodes well. See if we can do this without wheel spin this time.
All right, man. Race cars in. Green flag, green flag.
Much better. Slotted behind the 18. And we'll just start right. In practice, 1 and 2 is pretty free, pretty loose. Give some props to Carlos Fonseca, puts up some track guides, and I watched his track guide before ever taking to the course. He had mentioned about staying above these seams right here.
You got one outside.
And it's because I believe
Stay low.
Homestead's got progressive banking, so there's less banking below that seam.
Stay low. There's a car on the high side.
This is much harder race than I would have wanted this early. The 18 did not want to give up his spot.
All clear, all clear.
I really don't care.
Outside.
I'm not going to fight these guys too much if they want
Stay low.
to get after it. One of the things that I read in the forums is this is going to be a, oop, almost net code there, looked like 3 in the 18. I read in the forums that tire management
Still there. You're clear high.
is going to
Clear
be
high. Outside. You're clear high.
big deal,
Clear high.
so I'm going
Outside.
to
You're clear high.
just
Clear
try
high.
and play it cool. Make sure I have tires at the end. Again, if these guys want to fight like this guy on my inside, we're going to basically, God
Stay high.
dang
Clear
it.
low. Clear low.
That
You got
safer
one
barrier
inside.
got me.
Stay high.
Again, 0x, but got a little wide trying to give that guy too much
You got one
room.
inside.
And I grabbed the safer barrier. Dumb on my part.
Stay high.
Nobody to blame but myself there.
Stay high.
Second time. I think the 12's had the same with his damage.
Clear low. Clear low.
Key on these long races to make sure you're actually in the race at the end. So I need to back her down, give myself a little bit more room. Play it cool, make sure I still have tires at the end.
Inside.
A lot of these guys in past races burn their tires off early. So if we get a long green flag run, I could be in pretty good shape.
All clear. All clear.
Historically, I've done a few of these. I have got below that seam. You see that green car get a little bit loose, as did I. I did do decent in a few of these races this year, and a lot of them were because of long runs, especially on this current tire model. So all those cars in front of me there, I should be in front of without the mistakes. So see if we can maybe focus for a few laps, talk a little bit less, and drive a little bit more. Catch up. Nasty set of bumps off of 2 there. Actually going into 2. If you charge in too much, there's a bump right in the middle that really upsets the car. Aside from the tightness, 3 and 4 is not too bad. But right in here, if you go in too deep like I did the previous lap, right there's a little bump and it pushes the car up about half a lane to a lane. You're fighting all the way off. Then the exit, there's no, you can't just stab the throttle, you gotta be smooth with it. Here it feels a lot better. You can actually drive it in a bit harder, but you gotta get it roared up right in here. Or it's gonna drift up as mine did even. So again, we just need to make sure we're nice and smooth. Be there at the end. So 14th, just fine. I'd love to have a top 10 after having some really horrible luck in the last few NIS races. A top 10 would be wonderful. Might have been a little bit too deep. No, it wasn't too bad. Hit the bump. Didn't really do much. Change over the throttle here. 12 a little bit sideways coming on. So we're going to watch for. We're 15 laps in. Pretty sure nobody really pit up here. So we're all the same set of tires. We're going to see you guys start doing what the 12's doing there. Push up a little bit in that corner and get a little extra free through exit at 2. Get one high. Pulling a mic there. The line that I'm taking is a little bit different when a lot of guys are taking, but give credit where credit's due there. I was actually behind Matt Busa for one time through there, and I watched him take a little bit later apex coming out of 4, which was similar to what I was doing, but a heck of a lot better. As you know, Matt Busa is, he's one of the best drivers here on the service, by my estimation. Was the Drivers' World Championship, I believe, or at least towards the front end regularly. So we have some comers and goers here. Behind me, a couple guys catching up. These two guys in front of Mike fight is going to make things a little bit more difficult for the rest of us. Either I went deep or they backed off more than normal.
Stay high, clear low, clear low.
Oi, oi, oi.
3 wide, you're in the
That's
middle.
not what I wanted at all.
Hold your line, inside, you're too wide there. Still there. Stay high.
Wow,
you're
that's charging it in there by the 12.
Still there.
Aggressive. Long race for some of that action. Jeez Louise.
Still there, hold your line.
Precisely what I don't want to be a part of. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, Steven can do what he wants there at 12, but I just don't want to be involved in any of that stuff.
All clear, all clear.
Especially since I don't think he's quite as fast. He's wearing his stuff out. Eventually be a caution. So I just want to stay close. You can pick him off one at a time. Try and do that. It's one thing that does happen from time to time here in the NIS is people are definitely on different programs. You'll have some guys who are going to race hard from the get-go. You're going to have some that definitely have a longer term thought process. And it's, you know, to each his own. You could not agree with the direction, but it's up to them. I went a little too deep. When you go too deep like that, you got to be careful about your throttle because you're up in the gray. Oop, we're wrecking.
All right, man. Caution is out. Caution is
Wrecking
out.
in on the back straight. Go
Your
low.
road is closed.
Checking on the back, you're up high.
Checking up Mervin.
Let's see.
I showed contacting that, but I didn't look like we touched.
Pace car in the back stretch.
The road is now open. Head up 12 car.
Thanks for keeping it in the wall there, and good work. Boys around me getting ready.
Scared me there a couple of times, Martin. You blinked. I didn't know where the hell you were. Especially with
Looks like most people
no idea where you were.
let that ride.
Just try and let me know. And,
Looks like most people are probably going to
That's
pit
okay.
here. We're going to do the
Anytime.
same.
I'll,
4
not
tires
let
of
you
fuel,
go.
nothing special.
Head up
This is the
12
fixed
car.
series, so we can't make any kind of adjustments to the car. Just about make sure you don't make mistakes coming
Not
in.
too bad, but you know, being an Aussie on a US server does happen sometimes.
No, it wasn't terrible. It just happened to be like the one or two
Look at
times you
the
blinked over the side of
the
me.
speed there. Look at the speed, and you can see that sometimes I'll actually go over. It's not directly like you're 100%. Oh, we got optional repair, so I'm gonna actually go neutral, fix everything, drop to the back if I have to. Get everything fixed and clean slate it. May not want to be in the back, but I'd rather get everything fixed if we can. Anyway, like I was saying, on the pit speed, you'll see me click over 50 miles an hour a couple of times. It's more of an average speed, so as long as if you kind of make up for it to a point, you're all right. But if you
Line up single file. It's the 9 car past the 22
If you,
car.
are up there too long, it's 51, 52, and you don't bring it down, there's loops, and your average is too high for too long, and you're gonna get burned. Guy right in front of me, Mark Beach, him and I have actually done quite a few of these things together. The way these NASCAR iRacing Series races are ranked or set up
It's
is
the
by
9
iRating.
car.
So what can be fun about that is that with multiple races throughout the year, you can end up staying right around the same number of people if your iRating doesn't move a ton or moves with people the same. So Mark and I have actually been in races since the very beginning at Daytona, and actually him and I worked quite well together there. Well, we did in one race, and another race he ended up getting to the back of me during a crash, but it's fun throughout the entire year, 36 races, and we still get a chance to race with each other. So it's one of the fun things about this one. It may be open to everybody and not a league, but a lot of times you race with some of the same people. So it can be good times. To the green, still a lap to go. We'll go ahead and hit this thing on the other side. All right, getting ready to go back to racing here. See, I'm in 4th gear. Do that just to use a little bit less fuel on these pace laps. Never know if we end up having a long run. Every little bit helps. But you want to make sure to drop it down into the proper gear. I have made the mistake of leaving the damn thing in 4th.
Pace cars in.
And you just don't go anywhere.
Green flag, green flag.
Man, she is still sketchy even in 3rd. See my FPS drop pretty hard there. I'm in the 40s. Talked to my computer builder about that, Mr. Renee Hurian. Sure has to do with settings or something like that. So we're 18th. It's not too bad. For first pit stop, there we go. Crashing already. No caution now. He was able to keep it up by the wall. That was the 12. That's who we were racing hard with before. front of us is the guy who got in contact with him. He was actually blinking. His connection wasn't so good there. See him hopping around the track and whatnot. That is a bit dangerous for us. You guys just saw that bump there. That's what you want to watch out for. I got it real good that time. Oi. Saw the 15 slide up the track there a little bit. It's going to be something you got to watch out for. Try to give some of those guys a bit of extra room in that first stint with a caution, just because of that. Love to get around that 10. A little easier if it was mono to mono. A little easier because he's still a bit unpredictable. I guess him, just the connection is off. Makes things a bit sketch. Imagine trying to bump draft somebody like that in Daytona. It's impossible. To be honest, I haven't done a ton of practice, so I'm not sure if my lines can be easier on the tires or not. It feels like it will be, but we'll need a longer run to find out if that's the case. I think try not to force the issue right there. Oh, yellow flag.
Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed.
I think trying not to force the issue middle of 3 and 4 is beneficial on that right front. That right front starts to go, and you're just going to start pushing up the track and slow down even more and more and more. Same thing with the entry at 1. You start charging that thing, you're going to burn it up, and it's just going to be worse.
Pit road
So.
is now open.
I don't suspect anybody's really going to pit here, so yeah, we'll see you guys on the other side.
Let the 15 car by. He had the position when the yellow flag came out.
Looks like I could be wrong. A lot of guys going down pit road, but you have to do that to even have a shot at it. Yep.
It's the
Wow.
23 car.
Looks like a lot of guys came down pit road. So we're going to gain a few spots here. Thankfully, I believe we're in front of that 10 now, so that'll help. Yeah, still got a couple laps of caution. So, yeah, this time we'll see you on the other side. All right, looks like we're going to get back at it here.
Get ready.
Looks like my buddy Mark Beach might have been included in that. I also saw Michael Kinner disconnected here. Kinner and I have had some good races this year. That's another good driver out. So I saw the number 1 out in the first yellow. We're shift down to second. Ginger on the throttle on the restart. We've got a little bit older tires. The guys right behind us all have fresh. We want to make sure that we are good on the start.
All right, man. Pace cars in. Green flag, green flag. Good job, man. You're in the top 10. Outside.
Jeez.
Come on!
One car, you're fucking
All
idiot.
clear, all clear.
These cars
Outside.
checking up. Don't just keep going it, guys. Use damn brain.
Is that whole deal?
That was all the
All
one.
clear, all clear.
I tried being ginger on it, and I was still ginger and ginger a little bit more, and I just spun the rears all the way through even third.
I had me 3 wide there, wasn't much I could do.
It was my class day.
Inside. Stay high. Clear low, clear low.
I'm not gonna fight these guys with fresh tires too much. I'm trying to go blocking. I'm just not a big fan if anybody tries to throw it in here in one
Yeah,
like
one
that.
Still there?
Puts me in a spot I don't want to be,
All clear, all clear.
especially if they lose it for some reason.
Take
I
a
gotta
little
tell
bit.
you, it is sketch.
Yeah, one inside.
31, you're blank.
Stay high. All clear, all clear.
Sorry, I blink. Sometimes, I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, the real ginger pedal. Those two guys that got around me have fresher tires by about 10 laps. So we're just gonna try and ride around here and get to the next caution.
And one down low on the back here.
Buddy Mark Beach give me a shout out before he leaves. Appreciate that. We're 10th now. It's where we want to be. It's our goal. But we still have a very, very long way to
You
go.
know you're blinging
See
a
right
little
there?
bit, Rob.
See, I went in a little bit too deep and had to fight it all the way through. That's exactly what we don't want to do there.
What you gotta do here,
Slow
Ryan?
down a little bit more, a little sooner. Ginger with the pedal, ginger with the pedal. Full throttle off. I'm also turning in maybe a little bit early too. That's not helping me. Try turning a little bit later. Right there though, right as you get to the last part, right on the entry of 2, the thing just really turns good. So that was actually a lot better there. Going a little bit
The
deeper.
blinking car really makes me nervous.
A little bit
Yeah, I don't
deeper,
blame you, man.
broke into the corner. Actually made that whole thing a bit easier.
How bad am I blinking?
Ooh, so there,
Oh, you
I
jumped
looked
up on
down
your
for a
side
second.
there at
It's
one
literally
time.
all it takes. That's just a dumb move by me.
I mean,
Someone said
if
something
you're
about
not
blinking.
blinking,
I
you're
looked to
kinda
see if it was
bouncing
that
everywhere in
number
the
10 from
groove.
earlier. Losing the focus. That's sometimes all it takes.
You did it right there.
That's how on the edge we're on
You
this
did it
setup
right there.
here. Not doing too bad here. Just keeping what we're doing here. We'll stay close.
Thank you.
No problem, Jordan. I know why you caught me.
It doesn't look like the 18 is really carrying the best of pace. So we'll see if we can find a way to get around him. If we can.
How bad did that hurt you, Steele?
He was the one that really
I
fought
had
me
like
hard
4 minutes
at the
required.
beginning.
A couple
He's
hours.
doing so again here too.
It hurt.
I just don't want to fight that
And he's
hard.
like 7 laps down. That makes no damn sense.
Sorry again, I got into you after you hit the wall there, but the guy had me 3 wide on the inside and away.
Car don't even freaking turn.
He's definitely holding me up.
I know who it was. A good save.
Outside. Stay low, there's a car on the high side. Still there.
Let's see if we can seal the deal here.
All clear, all clear.
All right. Took us long enough, but it was
Come
safe,
on, man,
cautious,
really?
and good for
Real
a
good. Keep hitting your mark.
long race. You can't get greedy with the right foot. That's what's going to burn you
Thanks,
the
Dave.
quickest. He's just using too much right, too soon. It's running consistent laps. That's what's going to do it for you. At least on the long runs, if we get long runs, which right now this is okay. You see he's gone backwards in a big way. I think maybe he just drove a little bit too hard in the beginning. Or perhaps his line choice. Don't really seem to be catching these guys hand over fist by any means. Man, she just rotates so hard that second half. 1 and 2.
Yeah, don't push when you get back to me. I just let you go.
One on the front, look out. Coming back up on the track.
Sounds like a yell's gonna happen here. No, wow, perfect. Happy to hear that.
Thank you, Steve.
I'm all about us not going yellow. I think the longer we go, the better I'll be. Keep in mind that I did not pit that time. Of course, most of the guys in front of me did not either, but those guys behind me didn't really catch up too much. Picked off one of the guys who did pit, so we're taking care of our tires nicely.
Hello, 26.
Jeez. That's the one I gotta be careful on, I think. That one's definitely catching me out. Turn 2. And I just went deep right there. I need to get slowed up and get down on that inside. Thing I've noticed is that if you charge a corner, you're 9 times out of 10 going to lose time, not gain time. Bit understeer there. That's the first right there. Slow down too much right there. Alright. Focus here a little bit so we can find a little bit more pace. That friggin' bump. Getting a little bit more aggressive with the right foot on exit. I think I might have just been a little bit too ginger with it. think 32 in front of me, Jay, he's having the same issues I'm having here in turns 1 and 2. It's just too free for him to get the throttle down. He's being a little bit more careful than I am. I wonder if he's using his right rear.
We there yet?
And then I just went in deep. Dang it.
I think we're like a couple laps away.
Just like that, you're gonna lose everything again.
You're all done, a little tuck back in behind you, buddy.
I'll start getting some lap traffic here pretty soon. Right there in the middle, just really starts to dig. Slow down a little bit too much and she darts inside. I broke too soon. It was actually the first big long race with my current pedals. I've got the Club Sport V2s upgraded on from the G27 setup. I still have the G27 wheel. And I'll tell you, if you've got G27, the pedal upgrade is a must. Just the ability to modulate ever so fine in comparison to the G27 is a boom. It's just huge. Helped me a lot. Being able to keep the ass on this particular car underneath me. Shallow there, that bump hurt me. Like I said, still have the G27 steering wheel, which I do plan on swapping out for a Fanatec. Probably the BMW GT2 wheel. Just feel like I've got a bit of a dead spot in the middle of this thing, which, to be honest with you, on the oval side doesn't seem to be too big of a deal, but now that I've started doing the road racing side is heartening. Looks like catching up some traffic, perhaps. No? Relative. Oh, wrong thing. Relative. There we go, yeah. And that black and green car is a lap down. It's a pretty good green flag stretch here. And a little better between 1 and 2 and J. Even out right here. Maybe ever so slightly better through 3, but not by much. Certainly not when I do that. A little bit deep there. Pushed up the track a little bit on the exit. Really curious to see what my tires are like.
You got one outside.
I hate when they just pick the
All
middle
clear,
like
all
that.
clear.
Pick a side, bro. Pick a side. Typically, the outside is better. Oh, well down the inside on the straight. A little bit quicker than Jay. I have to assume it's tire wear since he was faster than me earlier in this. Oh my god. Guys, when you see you're quicker than somebody, don't go and blow it the very next time you go into a corner. I'm just driving in too damn deep and I'm not getting it down the line, which is the line that I prefer. A little bit faster. The caution, I don't know if that's going to be a good thing or not.
We got about 5 laps left.
That's what I was wondering. I just saw the flashing on my new Dash Meter Pro setup that I have on a Kindle for my fuel quantity. I have that at 2 gallons, and it's like, oh, what is that? And I was like, oh, did I get the settings right? And then right after that, the spotter goes, you have 5 laps of fuel left. So apparently you got the settings right. That's good. That also means we're going to have green flag pit stops. That'll be fun. Also means that my long run advantage will be gone.
Pitting this time by.
Whitaker pitting this time by. I think he's one of the front running guys. He's one of our leaders. Got about a gallon left. Okay, apparently he's pitting. It'd been nice if I
I'm pitting right here,
been
Mike's
told.
pitting.
Because I don't completely trust my Dash Meter Pro yet. I look at my fuel. 2.7 laps left. Historically, I usually
pitting this time by.
run these things
about 2 laps.
dry.
There's caution gonna come out. Somebody's gonna overshoot the entrance to the service road.
So not this time by, but next. It might be pretty far.
The leader is sitting now.
I think I went 1 lap further.
Service road on the green. You're in 6th place.
Yeah, you have to
A
use
lot
the
of these
access
guys.
road in and out.
I'm gonna pit this time here.
Pitting.
Pitting this time. Pitting this time.
15 pitting.
Not a lot of grip, so I want to make sure I got down before, especially on old tires. Right about this thing right here, and slow it down.
Alright, man, that car is a lap down.
Saw a lot of guys
Get slick.
damn near loop it right there coming in that last little bit, just going in too fast. That's pretty damn good. I feel good about that. About as good as it's gonna get right there, guys. Take this opportunity to turn the fan
The
up.
leader is sitting now.
21 pity.
The box fan. Get a little bit warm. Got a nice windshield tear off.
Come
Down.
low, Cody.
Watch your speed.
Thanks.
Ooh, that was close. 54. Got away with that one. Gotta be close. Careful with this here pit road. She didn't like about more than 100 and change. Checking relatives as we come back on the track. I think we're clear. And we're 10th still, so that's not too damn bad. Right out of the box, we'll try to play it cool. We don't want to burn up tires.
Come low here, Jay.
We also got different pit strategies.
Coming out on
Remember, we
the
had
back.
those guys who came in earlier on that caution. All the guys behind us, I did not. Thankfully for me, I think I caught up all but one of those guys.
I'm just throwing Navy.
So that's good. Guy in front of me is actually a lap ahead. He must have been one of the early pit guys. Probably one of the toughest things is when you have fresh tires is going back to being able to drive with a bit of grip.
Outside. You're clear high, clear high.
I'm looking for position, but I want to get in there, see if we can't make some day when the sun shines. We've got a bit of an advantage on these guys right now. Ooh, get a little free there, boy. At 26, he was right there with me at the, I think it was the initial start. Doesn't look like maybe this strategy is working out so good. Remember, he made that pit stop on the first caution.
Hey, 20, I don't keep hitting this time, so just saying.
That's actually what kept me in fourth after my mess up. Easy, see, now I got a little bit greedy on the throttle. Seeing him go wide. And that's the stupid stuff that you can do. Just let me go there.
Outside.
Thanks, Mike.
Stay low. You're clear high, clear high.
Yeah, no problem. Just got
Be as courteous as I possibly can.
I'll drop in behind you, Joe.
Get a lot of that in oval stuff, especially in these long runs. People know they're a lap down, etc. They generally move over. I'm not sure if that's something that happens in road racing, because I haven't been in anything where it's you're a lap down. Haven't done anything yet that way, so yeah, don't know. But generally speaking, we've been pretty courteous in the NAS when they are a different strategy or what have you. You'll see, and myself included, I'll try and let people by if I'm not fighting for it. See that a lot, Daytona, the guys working together, so it's really a pretty cool series to be a part of and to run on a regular basis. Never mind the whole camaraderie of the people that you race with week in and week out, but the actual on-track and off-track favors is pretty cool. Look at my relatives, so I don't know. I was just gonna say, I don't know if these
Hitting
guys
right here,
are
11.
a lap down or not. And then my spotter just said that they were. The guy directly in front of me is for position. That was actually the guy I was trying to catch there. Slightly cooler tires, and now I overshoot the corner, of course, as is per protocol. Get dummy. He was just straight up faster. He was actually right in front of me and drove away. Even though I caught the other guys, he definitely is quicker. Might be a bit better on the long run, but I'm gonna have to find some short-term speed.
Still there?
Thank you, Mark.
All clear, all clear.
A bit deep. There's the bump. Okay. Vic is actually the leader. A different strategy.
You doing low, Matt?
Correction on front. Stay low.
3-2 spun, but he stayed low.
Stay low. There's a car on the high side. You're in the top 10. You're clear high. Clear high.
Thank you, Vic. Man, that bump. Tell you what, you try to exit out like you think would be normal. That thing just tries to kick your ass. Oh, I think that's what I want to do right there. A little bit deeper. Ooh, don't get greedy with the throttle there, buddy. So no caution there because he's front of the inside and stayed in that grassy area, which is, again, real good. That would have been really bad for us with Vic staying out, because that would have put us a lap down, albeit first guy 1 lap down with the fact that we were right on his doorstep. But yeah, still rather not be going through lucky dogs if we can. P8, not too bad. Keep it smart here. Got a decent lead on the guys behind us. As I said, smart. I'll show you how not to do that. Tell me. That yellow car up there, that orange car, I felt like we were catching him at the end of that. There's not enough brakes there, that's what I'm doing. I'm getting on the brake, easing off, trying to get back on it again. That's killing me. Speaking of killing me, Joseph's there getting a little bit sideways in front of me. I was saying that orange car, Cody's the name, I think we were reeling him in a little bit on the long run, so if we can keep this cool, really dancy off that thing. I think we might be able to pick him off. That's for 5th. Joseph's definitely better than us still. I mean, he's more consistent, much more consistent. Change my black box here to, ooh, God bless it. Man, oh man. Take a look at my tires, wear. Woo! That's wear right there. I'm not sure what everybody else is running. Without that, you don't really know if that's good or bad, really, but that was a full tank run under green. Obviously, the setup is going to dictated to us, so we can't adjust anything there, but we can adjust our driving.
One on the back, down low.
To try not to burn them up anymore, but to be honest with you, that actually is not too bad. That's the second time that I've done that right there. I'm not sure.
Hang it, Mike.
Let's see if we can focus here in 1 and 2 and figure out what our issue is. Not sure if it was just too much throttle. I mean, I was a little bit higher up that time. That's obviously going to help me a little bit. Later arc. Damn it. Did that again.
Go low down.
Okay.
I was just getting a little bit too greedy. I mean, that's not too bad. I mentioned a few laps back about when I was messing this up, about being on the brake, getting off the brake, and then getting back on again. The brakes are another thing about these pedals that just are a world of difference. It's a load cell instead of a potentiometer. It's that's deep. So it's feeling the pressure. It's actually hydraulic. Well, so feeling the pressure instead of the distance traveled with the pedal. And for me, that's made a huge difference in my left foot capabilities, mostly on the road course side. I'm not locking it up nearly as much.
You take it longer than 7.
But today I actually made some adjustments to that. With the pedals, you can actually, there's a dial or a knob you can actually turn to change the sensitivity.
For you too.
And I think I found the sweet spot. I mean, I did a few
Thank you, man.
laps in the Miata just to get it dialed in, but focus was this race. Which obviously I'm terribly focused right now. I've lost a bit to Joseph. That being said, I look over at my relative and see that we are now 6th. So somebody else must have not pit yet, so we are doing remarkably well for how I thought this might go. Not necessarily because of us. I think some guys have crashed out that are better than we are. That's part of the game. Got to be there to have a chance. Still going to stick with the top 10. We'll see how the back half of this race goes, which, by the way, we're 102, 103 now on the lap counter. It's not even halfway, so we still got a long ways to go. Actually quite enjoying the fact that we have long green flag runs again. Maybe I think just too greedy on the right foot. That helps me out. Typically better that way than on the short.
Thank you, Rob.
Yes, sir.
Maybe having these issues, but I look behind me and I'm staying pretty much the same with those guys. So I'm not necessarily losing a ton. Although I need to remember not to go so damn deep into one, because hits that bump and just screws it up. And now you look at the relative and there's a few tenths lost. So maybe we'll focus here for a few laps, talk a little bit less, and see if we can't work on these gaps. That's not how you do it. Not at all. Looking behind me here, that number 19 is fast. He is catching me hand over fist. Jeez, especially when I do dumb crap like this. Just like that. Going deep, lose a big ass chunk right there. What is that, like half second? Alright. That's by the time where I've been talking about. Don't look at the dash timer to my students. Oop. Just go drive. Lap time to take care of yourself. You start taking my own advice.
All right, man, caution
Nope,
is out.
there it is, caution.
Out. Line up single file.
We're definitely going to be
Bad
coming
day,
in.
guys, ready for caution.
There's no reason to stay out.
That was a good fucking run, guys. That's a nice step.
That's the 8 car. It's the 13
Wow, Michael, of all times to let me by, huh?
Yeah, I guess I overused my tires that one.
The 19 is fast. Let's start
I wish I
further back.
got one of my left back off these guys before they come in.
All right. no question we're definitely going to pit.
Checking out
So
that.
now it says catch 13 cars, so we gotta be doing. We should be the first ones to pit here. It's a bit of a bug where if you don't do the right thing,
Staying out there helps you there a
pace car,
bit.
what have you. Oh, that sucks for those guys. They're way in the back. I hope that doesn't affect
I'm
their
not sure.
race.
I'm not.
But,
No, because I think, I don't know, maybe. Because like when you came out, you were right.
I don't
you
know,
were
that
right,
might,
you got
that
one
might
foot a
mess
lap
things
down
up there.
and then
Yeah, I think we might have been able to get a lap there.
It's
That's,
a
ooh,
21 car.
19, about blew it. It's a close one there, 19. No harm, no foul. I'd like to leave the pits in second.
yeah, you got to stay
13-6.
behind the guys you're pacing behind. Even though you're on the entry lane and they're out on the track, you still have to be
It's a
behind them to get to
13
that
car.
line.
Past the 6 car.
Let's see what
It's a
happens here
13
with
car.
that pace car shenanigans. If you're new to iRacing and you don't check out the YouTubes, there's one guy I think you should definitely check out, and that's Nat Orr. Goes by Empty Box. He's got a lot of good videos. I watch him every week, and he does a similar kind of thing, which is, I guess, probably a bit of, I guess, what's the word? That's where I got the idea from, motivation, if you will.
Sorry, Pat,
But,
I didn't want to pass the ground pit road.
He had mentioned something about on these ovals here, where you can get
It's a 13
hosed
car.
specifically on a bug for the pace car. If you end up passing them or don't do basically where it says right there up at the top, 2 to green, pit lane open, it'll say catch pace car, what have you, or stay behind 13 cars, it does. You have to do that. If you don't do that, then you can get a penalty. And even still, I think we might have gotten a bit of an advantage on some people. Hopefully not. I hate to see that happen. So, that being said, we'll let this ride and yeah, come back with 115 in the books. All right, getting ready to go back to green. We are fifth.
Put me a lap down.
There's only about
David.
15,
How much better
16,
you are
17 right in there guys still on the lead lap, which is a bit surprising. I mean, we haven't seen a lot of cautions with the way it's
Check it
gone
up by the
down.
port, check it up.
So I'll be curious to see what happened with everybody.
The pace
Take
car
a look
is in.
afterwards. Try and go easy here.
Green flag, green flag. All right, man. You're back. Outside. Stay low. All clear, all clear.
I mean, for a tiptoe start, that's about as good as it's going to get. There's our buddy Lee Pierce, 18. Gonna drive it in hard as usual.
All clear, all clear.
Hopefully we can. There we go. I don't want to get stuck behind him again. Man, that bump is just crucial, my buddy Casey would say. Just want to be smooth here. Want to pull away from the guys behind, stay relatively close to the people in front. Just be smart about it. Don't need to get crazy. The crazy happen elsewhere. Tell you what, once you start stepping out, man, it is time to just bag out. That was not ideal. 2.6. Don't really want him to get in front.
Inside.
Jeez, except when they throw it in there like that.
Stay high. Still there.
Box
Clear
down.
low, clear low. Inside. Still there. All clear, all clear.
I know the 19's fast, so I don't want to push him too hard. Let him do his thing, as long as the lead doesn't get past me here. Ooh, that was a moment for Mike there, 2.6, that black car. Tell you what, I can see why Lee's not doing good on long run. He just throws it in there. That's why he's burning his right front up. He's got to relax. Especially in 3 and 4, that's what's going to kill him. You got to dance this thing off. You drive it in hard, you're not going to have a right front left. And I think that's exactly what is befalling Lee there in that 18. He's just doesn't have any right front left. Ooh, baby. That's his big issue. Nice save, Mike. Nice save.
You got one inside. Clear low,
I think I
clear
need to
low.
rethink how I enter into turn 1.
That was a big save. We're not going to beat the 19, I don't think. I mean, he was really, really good there in the end of that run before we went to caution. Although, maybe he's trying too hard here. There's a sideways all out. Carried up to the wall more than I wanted. Anybody watches this video and shows it to the karting clinic and said, "Dude, that was chasing right there. That's chasing the car to the wall." Definitely was not driving out that time. See now, Matthew, he's doing some apron action right there. Not sure if that's making him turn through the center better or what, but it doesn't seem like it's a big advantage. I certainly don't want to try it. Every single time I got that low, I was hanging on for dear life. And oh man, turn 2. Oh, and that bump. Good God. Every time.
Going in there,
Every damn time. It's just so vicious right there. I mean, I might actually try to catch some of the cup race. I don't typically watch it, but I might try to watch to see if that bump affects them like it does us. It is ridiculous. See, man, nothing right there. That's crazy.
That was a good save, William.
Nick Cat, number 31. He seems to be pretty quick. Another yellow car. So I think that's who that was. Another yellow car. Definitely catching me. Now I think you could definitely go faster than what I'm doing right now, but I think you're going to burn up equipment. If I were to try and go too much faster anyway, I think I'm going to burn up equipment. As somebody else, obviously the guys in front of me, not the case. But I'm going to hope that that's the way it is. The guys behind me, they're pushing so hard, they're not going to have anything left. Or mistakes are going to come, that kind of thing. Oh, speaking of mistakes, that's a big one. That right there, went in too hot, still on the brakes, going to hit that first bump. And obviously it's cost me dearly.
You got one inside. Still there? What's the line? All clear, all clear.
I reckon on the front.
That car is a lap down.
That is called push. Luckily, I only got 2 X's there because that could have been a hell of a lot worse. We'll watch a replay, but I think, personally, that the 31 pushed up into me. That was, I mean, I had all the track on the bottom. This is, he tried to get it on the gas and came up the track. That is what it is. At least that's the way I see it. If that's not the case, I'll definitely try and find that guy and apologize.
Give me a little bit of room there, man.
Pisser is now I gotta go to work with all these guys. I hope that smoke's not from the 3-1. I'd hate to see him out. Damn. I think it might be. That sucks. So basically, to save that, it was lock down the brakes, guys. Lock them down. It seems to help straighten the car out. Thought I had a little bit. Tried using a little bit more throttle to get going again, and since I've already been sideways, overheating the tires, I didn't have the grip, and I spun those wheels again. So, yeah, lock it down. That's gonna keep you in the game in those situations. Too much, Mikey, too much. Damn it. Might still have some hot tires from the shenanigans there, so I have to be careful, which I'm doing a fantastic job of. Yeah, it nicks out. God dang, that sucks. No comments from him though, which I'm not the biggest fan of. He must have thought it was my fault. Typically I try to say sorry if I think that I caused it. Speaking of incidents, should have enough to get way in here.
Got one outside. All clear, all clear.
Now why did I use the apron there, you might ask? Well, because I'm braking in a straight line, not putting a lot of turn into it. I'm not catching my left front on it, I'm all the way over it. More of a straighter deal. But right here, if I were to just touch it, that's not what you want at all. It's going to catch it and go. But how free she already is. Try going a little bit deeper there, too deep.
All right, we're halfway to the finish.
Halfway to the finish. Well, given the way this thing's gone, I think top 10 is definitely capable. I'm only one spot away, but I think the top 5 is too. That should be the new goal for this race. If we can stay clean and green, that's going to make it harder. But, maybe.
All right, man, that car is a lap down.
Ooh, baby. Easy there, Mikey. Come on.
You got it, Bob.
Think Dave's gonna let me by right here. Nope.
You got one inside. Three
Go ahead,
wide,
Mike.
you're in the middle. You got one outside. You're too wide there. You're clear high, clear high. Keep digging,
Thank you,
man.
thank you.
You're in top 10.
And the only reason why that happened, obviously, is because David's a lap down, so he wasn't fighting for position. He's never gonna do something so open that way, I don't think. And it was a bit of a risky maneuver on my part, because I think it was the 9, whoever the red car was. He could have come up there, but had a head of steam and wanted to try to use it, especially with William diving in here in 3. Not a big fan. Definitely quick.
Pitting.
Flash, jumping around 24.
William just said something about me. I'll have to ask him to repeat it here and on the back. What's that, William?
Just jumping all over the place.
So I got a connection issue there. He says I have a connection issue. Like jumping all over the place. I'll tell you, that's fine. Drives fine. Although a lot of times if you have connection issues, you have no idea that you have them. Unless somebody else says something, or in the upper right hand corner you're going to see that green bar.
15 coming out on the back.
That was not the best on the tires right there. I keep going in too damn hot in 1. Get on the brain to go in deep in 3, and I F it up for 1. Alright. Yeah, upper right hand corner is a latency bar right at the top. That thing starts moving over to the right, getting orange, getting red. That means we got connection issues. Mine's been green the whole time, so at least that I saw. Hopefully it stays that way. I usually have connection issues. As I go in deep into 1 again, god dang it. Alright, oop, that's a moment for somebody up there. See if we can focus a little bit. It's our buddy 2-6 again. That was deep as well, but I saw William coming up behind. Alright, see if he does not F up this corner. Wow, that bump got me good that time. Right here, lighten up a little bit and back on. Oh, would you look at that, it's our buddy Lee. Doing the Lowe's sponsorship proud, making it real hard to pass. Be passed. So not getting a good drive off this corner, much to the bane of Williams' existence.
You got one inside.
That was me. I tried going in deep.
Clear low, clear low.
That's my fault. I tried going in deep and I shouldn't have done that. I should just let it ride. But hey, stick to the plan. One's faster,
Anyway.
punch a hole for me.
Let's go get him.
Car is so much better when I slow down. This is dumb. There's Lee again. Ooh, easy there, Mikey. And Mike Ellis. Raced with him several times this year, too. Had some rough luck.
Got one inside. All
Ooh.
clear, all clear.
That was a bit darty. Guess Lee was coming in the pits. I have a mic. If you don't have a mic, get something that says you're pitting in or something like that, because it does a lot of good to not get run over. Especially big super speedways with bump traffic and whatnot. That being said, we actually saw that, I want to say, season opener for the Pro Series in Texas. One of the favorites was actually caught up in that, where he just ran all the way over somebody, and it was Joey Brown, but I'm not positive. It might have been Vincent. Anyway, totally destroyed the car. No, it wasn't Vincent because he was at the end. I think it was Brown. Anyway, yeah, it does wonders to let everybody else know that, hey, I'm coming in. That way you don't get run over and you don't cause an accident. I'm just not slowing down enough there. That, I think it was a little bit harder on my tires this stint. Not as hard as Mike, I think, though. He shouldn't have gone that slow off the corner, I don't think. Good on William for getting around me. He needed to. That was definitely holding him up. Ooh, moments, big moments. And then I followed up with just going into god dang hot.
My butthole puckered up.
Yeah, a couple times there looks like you're going to lose it.
That's by the way the car's behaving. I don't think I've treated
I
the
keep
tires
hitting their
nearly as nice.
Two. I keep hitting when I'm trying to go towards the wall.
Yeah,
that's
it's the
not what
trouble
I
with that
want
one.
either.
You can't see it.
Sure feel it.
There it is. What I'm seeing is you start getting to the back bumper of some of these guys, and they're doing exactly what I do, and that's driving too deep. If you just don't do that, you're in really good shop.
What was that?
Got one outside. Stay low, there's a car on the high side. You're clear high, clear high.
Hold on to it, Mikey. See, I was too busy looking at him instead of where I was going. Mike, you saved that?
Yeah, I had to come to a stop though.
That was happening to me earlier. At least you saved it.
I got a 0x race going. Knock on wood.
For you, that's like a win this season.
That's right.
Well, like I said earlier, Mikey's had some really rough luck all year. So just to make it to the end is pretty big. I've been kind of the same way. I've had some good runs and some really bad ones. Not a whole lot in between. We're either at the end of the year pretty decent or we get jumped. Not usually anything in between. Get pretty close to fuel here. I need to quit looking down at my gauges in the middle of that damn corner though. That's just rookie. Yeah. After the shenanigans with the 31, I could use the caution here.
Hitting this lap.
Fucked us all back up. Although that happened to happen when everybody else is pitting and I haven't pit yet. That's obviously beneficial. Sucks for them, no doubt. But get forced in the mouth and all that. Guys are having a good dice. I'm thinking that William might let him by. Get the old flasher on the fuel
We
here.
have about 5 laps of fuel left.
There it is. It's good to know. I like this thing. Stash Me the Pro. We got it on a Kindle. You have to do some shenanigans to make it work, but man, it sure is nice. I got a field of view here that means I can't see the gauges, which here's not the end of the world, but when you're bump drafting at Talladega, Daytona, you've got to be able to see those gauges. And yeah, this thing's gonna be a lifesaver.
Thank you, Rob.
Whoa, that's that bump. Last couple of laps of the run just really seemed to be good for me. Just we're out of damn tires. Just need to stay closer.
We have about 2 laps of fuel left. Got one outside. Still there? Hold the line. You're clear high, clear high.
Hitting this time by.
It's a bit of a maneuver from William. I'm a bit surprised at that.
Thank you, nice.
The leader is pitting now.
Alright, I'm definitely stretching this thing.
Thirteen bit.
The leader is pitting now.
Oop. Now I'm about out of gas. That's pushing too far right
Hi,
there,
man, we're
boys
out
and
of
girls. And that, by the way, is not the best idea right there.
You're back and forth.
It's gonna cost me a time. That is gonna cost me a time, guys. Because I've never run out of fuel before. That was not the best.
Thank you, Vic.
That car is a lap down.
That was not good. Although in other news, I'm in front of William, so there's that. See for how long. So, good news, going along, beneficial. Bad news, running out of bloody gas.
Pit.
Takes whatever you would have gained and lessens it by a bit. But remember, we got newer tires, so we should be able to push this a little.
Go ahead, William.
The leader is pitting now.
So both times my out laps were my best laps of the race. Not as fast as I've ever done, but they were strong. And the fact that my pace in the last couple of laps of fuel was decent compared to those around me bodes well for time lost in the pits. Speaking of, that, guys, is the guy who was right with. So that was actually a great pit stop cycle for us. It was really good. Huh. Surprising, even with running out of fuel. That's lucky. Let's not forget that we're not the best guy on these short runs, so. Ooh, especially when we do crap like that. So basically, I think we're going to go with the, if Vic catches us, we're going to let him go.
Yeah, no longer.
Thank you.
You got one inside. All clear, all clear.
Easy there, buddy. Easy. Don't do that shit in front of me.
Inside. All clear, all clear.
Let a guy go and it's ugly. Man, chasing right there. don't really want to lose time to William and those guys, because if I can stay in front of him, then I'll actually gap him before the next set of pit stops. Right there at the end. Oh yeah. If it goes the way this last one did. Right at the end when they're struggling, I can pull away. So oh my god, I thought it was turn 3 again. Could have been worse, but attempted fate. To be honest with you, my wrists hurting a little bit. I think I'm squeezing a little bit too much. Also turned the force speed back up a little higher. Honestly, because I watched Empty Box do a race, and his green bar was about in the middle. So I'm like, huh, I read that you're supposed to lighten it up because of bumps and because you're constantly turning and whatnot. That's what I've always done, only running about 2. Bumped it up to 6.5, and feeling it here, but normally we would have been done with this race by now, so take that into account. Normal NIS races are half distance, not full distance, so in the road course racing, on the road side of things, you need that force feedback to feel what the car's doing. I find it in the ovals it's more about when it goes bad, being able to catch the slide or catch the issue. Not blew that. I thought I saw the two guys in front of me get together, so my eyes went way forward. I'm better coming off, that's for damn sure. I wonder if these guys are just charging at me. I said that before. So I'm charging it, but I'm getting on the brakes, letting it rotate, getting it down here, and then waiting, and then curl on the back side so I don't burn up the tires. They all seem to be charging down into the corner. That's why I think they catch me going in. It's fixed series, and we all have the exact same setup, so it's about how you drive the car. Ooh, wait.
On all water.
If you're focused or not, for that matter. Driving like a dummy does not help your lap time. Easy, too much throttle. Too much throttle there.
Stay low, guys.
Man, it's a bit of rotation, and now I got William right with him too. I'm seriously gonna let those guys by if that's. I don't want to get in a tussle with them like that.
I'm gonna be tired. I don't want to see this track no more, but I'm gonna go watch the truck race tomorrow down here. I don't even want to see the track anymore now, right now.
Vic, go ahead, buddy.
All clear, all clear.
You're doing like double the mileage they're going to do.
There you go.
Catch whoever that is in front of us. I also think that they're on a different strategy. Man, I don't know what it is, but I'm having a hard time with the rear end through 1 and 2 now.
Best place to sit here is up in that big yellow building up above the grandstands in turn 1.
William, go ahead into 1, all right? Go ahead into 1.
You got one inside. All clear, all clear.
Yeah, you guys are better on the short run. It may not make a lot of sense there. Leapfrog both these guys in the pits and let them go, but I'd much rather stay with them. Maybe try and do it again. Get him as the session goes on. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have better tires than either of these guys. The way I'm driving compared to them line-wise, and obviously the last stint. And we've got a huge gap to anybody behind us, so the risk is pretty low. The only downside is if they get loco and maybe take each other out, that would obviously probably collect me. So Vic has been kind of all over the place there. Really fast, but he's also had those little mistakes and whatnot, so definitely have to keep an eye on it. Then you got William burning that right in front up, going up the track. But yeah, the back end, I don't know if iRacing has this yet or not, like different sets of tires. I don't think it does. Maybe it's just me, but I'm having a harder time with the back end this time than I was the last. Oh yeah, you went in deep again. I told you at the very beginning, Michael Whitaker was pretty quick, and there he is again, leading. He did the same thing, I believe it was at, I want to say Michigan. He was a fast guy there. I had decent pace as well, but he was definitely the class of the field, if I remember correctly. Looking good again today too. Not sure if that line is on purpose by Donald King there. 3 cars up there, but we're definitely catching him. Blue flags are not in effect in the NASCAR iRacing series, but boy, oh gosh, that looks like Donald is letting us all by. But it's about courtesy and driving your competitor, respect. If you're a lapper, yeah, it's just time to get out of the way. I mean, there's a lapper and then racing for position, kind of like what we're in now, but within reason. Tiptoe around
outside
Donald here.
Stay low. Stay low. All clear, all clear.
Thank you, Donald.
No problem.
I mentioned at the beginning, the last time I did a full distance race was the Coke 600 in Charlotte. Set of pedals and whatnot. Just the full G27. These are tough races. These are real tough races, just mentally, a bit physically, just because of the, well, with me, I know with this, of course, feedback, but also you gotta be so nice with the the footwork. You know, you can mess things up, cramp up, whatever it may be. But it's mostly mentally taxing. To be in the seat this long. Literally the same as a NASCAR race, but you just don't have all the G-forces and whatnot. It's all mental. Speaking of mental, going that way. That was loose. We talked about Vic making those mistakes. I think he's had a few more moments than I have. Bloody quick though.
All yours up there, bud.
Thank you.
Oop, going to the inside. And there, classic story. Side-by-side racing, it's a good chunk slower. And I was able to get a good little jump on him. Easy there, boys.
Coming out on the back.
Donald's on a way different strategy there. We just now fit. Must have stayed out during one of those cautions for some track position. This is the last one. This guy comes to us, Whitaker, our leader. Carry too much in the high up. It's a run, but
Go ahead, Donald. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
All right, man, that car is flat now. You got one outside. All clear, all clear. You got one outside.
Thanks, Matt.
Still there? What's the line? clear high, clear high. Inside.
Down, go ahead.
Still there.
Turn 1.
Thank you.
John's got fresh
Stay
tires.
high. All right, man, that car's a lap down. Clear low, clear low.
This is done for me to try to hold him up. Unless he puts it in the fence. No? Good.
Go low, Cody. Good.
Thank you.
That half-assing the brake business is what is messing me up there. If I just use the brake, then it's rotating into the corner pretty good. So when I kind of relax on it too much, that's when it's killing me. Watch that seam. Nice and easy on the exit. Got Michael behind us. And it looks like, unless it's behind these dudes, it looks like William might have brought it in for service a little early. You can make it the rest of the way. Mike, turn 1, buddy. Turn 1.
Thank you, Michael.
Got one inside. Still there. Stay high. All clear, all clear.
Sorry about that, I overdrove it in a little bit.
Sorry there, Mike, extra drifting wide. Yeah, it's no worries, buddy. I would have said so earlier, but it takes both hands on this track. See, Mike's having a bit of a time. So these guys are just able to get off the corner better than me, and I think a lot of it has to do with feel. I cannot feel that back end, and I'm definitely skittish about getting back to the throttle. See that Mikey just hangs it out ever so slightly on the exit. I have a real hard time doing that. And that's what's making these guys just that little bit faster than me on a regular basis. A lot bit faster if you're talking about really good guys. They're about a half second better in testing. Oh, I threw it in there too far. Ain't you me? Oh boy. Alright, so I don't think we need a full tank of gas. But it's going to be pretty bloody close, so I don't think we're going to mess with short filling. We're just going to go ahead and let it ride, but yeah, my telemetry here says that a non-full tank, so we need 18 and change. But I'd rather wait and see what happens. No chance, there's no need to chance it. I need to gain that kind of time. thinking William must have hit them because, oh, good God, Mike. Good God. That, kids, is a complete and utter lack of focus. That's what that is. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Ay, ay, ay. It's not the talking either. It's the where the brain goes. Like I was thinking about what happened with William, and I was thinking about my braking marker, which is a little bit sooner for turn 1 than 3. And yeah, that's all it took. Going too deep and losing the time. This is actually when we should be our best compared to the guys around us.
Just riding
tire
on
wear. About 3 gallons left, or less than 3 gallons. We won't be pushing it quite as far. I didn't think about this, but those, oh Christ.
Go ahead up there.
Those guys who hit before, they're probably not going to make it the rest of the way. This thing goes green. Inside, go ahead.
Inside. All clear, all clear.
Well, that's nice. Stacy blinked out right in front of me. That's bueno. Oh, that's just fantastic.
Alright, man, that car is a lap.
Stacy, you are blinking big time, bud.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, like all the way through the corner, you're not even there, and then you reappear on the straight. That is so hard to drop
We got about 5 laps of fuel
golly.
left.
You know what? I am going to play with the fuel, I think, because we will save just a time, which actually could pay dividends. Because I have not programmed button boxes or anything like that. Or oh, that's brilliant. Or hotkeys. I have to do it with the mouse, which is brilliant. On my side, it's a little bit more difficult.
Alright, man, you're back in state.
17
Nice save.
should do it.
I gotta get my feet out on my butt.
The leader is hitting now. You're back and forth. We have about 2 laps of fuel left.
This is 1706. I'm gonna play it safe. It's not worth it. It's not worth to go this long and blow it on fuel. Especially when I'm not going for a win or anything. I think that 17 probably alright, but because of what happened last time. We're going to pit this time by.
Good job, man. You're up to second.
The guy making it past is Vic in front of me. Nobody behind me. I'm not going to say anything. Try to slow her down just a tick sooner. That's a hell of a lot better than what we did last time. Ooh, that's about as far as you can go there, guys. That is about as far as you're gonna make it without having the missing the stall program. 12.8. Now's the time to have a stop like that, boy. What I didn't do on fuel, I got on that. So William is not the car in front of me. He's the white car, 2 cars in front. You can tell by the relative. The red is drivers who are a lap ahead. Blue is people who are a lap behind, and white are the same lap as me. They're for position. Good news here for me is I don't think that anybody who hit before me is going to be able to make it on fuel. Or it's going to be pretty damn close. And William hit a good chunk, I believe, before I did, so. This could be a fuel mileage race. I don't think the leaders have anything to worry about. I know Vic doesn't have anything to worry about. And I know I can make it. But William, let's see. What I need to do is have some speed here.
Pit, pit, pit.
Vic. Easier, Mikey.
The leader is pitting now.
I don't think Vic has even gotten to the stall yet. I'm actually catching William, I think, for those freshman tires. Yep, we just passed Vic. And that's the downside of staying out, is if the guys that you're racing with come out and they've got fresh tires, and they're cutting laps that are X chunk faster, you're just losing all that time. So that's where pitting early, you almost have to pit one more lap after. See what Bob does here.
Got one outside. You're clear high, clear high.
Thank you, Bob.
Yes, sir.
need to do. Stay mistake free. Vic's gonna be fast. We can make fewer mistakes than him.
Go ahead here, bud.
Got a shot of beating him.
Thanks.
Catching
No
plan.
problem.
I think he has to pit, so that shouldn't be for position. The big deal. But at the same time, I can't get held up by him and then have Vic get around me. Now at this point, it's all the play for. We're not letting people by. What I might do though is just try and play the cards right. Let somebody by now, beat him later. Like if I can let Vic by and stay with him, that might be better so we don't lose the time to William when he makes his pit stop, and then if we get a caution or some junk like that. So still gotta play a little bit smart. But I know Vic can make it. No, William probably can't. That's what to keep in mind. Closing stages here. Vic is definitely closing, he is faster. Got pressure tires, probably about 5 laps I think. And he's faster in general, I just need to be smooth. That's not smooth. That's still not smooth. Good golly. Stupid about it, but Vic's a lot faster. The thing is, he doesn't have a long enough pace, so if I can keep him behind me and he makes mistakes, it'll be alright, especially since I don't fight with William. If I can get past William without losing much of time. Watching the mirror, that was pretty close.
One on the back,
Smart
down
on the
low.
line. But it's far and away different than Vic's. Hoping he was throwing it in there. Wear out his tires, maybe I can have too much for him to handle.
I would love a caution right about now.
No cautions, Mike.
I would not.
Peters. Yeah,
Good luck.
caution's bad.
Thank
Need
you,
a
David.
caution when he's back in the game. And all the strategies out of the window. Laps to go here.
The one in the wall in the front.
Don't fucking do that. This is me getting a little bit excited there. Someone said they were in the wall. Going to bring out a caution possibly, which I absolutely do
Yeah, one
not
inside.
want. Oh wow, Vic.
That car is a lap down. Clear low, clear low. Stay high.
That's a moment. That's a big moment.
Come to
Still
the
there.
back.
Clear low, clear low.
That could have been a whole heck of a lot worse. Thanks all you guys.
Yeah, I heard that. I decided to stay out too late. Sorry to scramble you guys like that.
Inside. All clear, all clear.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I just got a little greedy on the right foot. About spun it around. That was a huge moment. Those guys did a great job of not making it worse. See, and that's what I mean. Williams gonna fight hard. I would too. I mean, he's caution comes out. He's in the game. He's got to get after it. Ooh, that's tough though, right there, Vic. Got to fight hard right now. This thing, especially Williams, is his only shot at it. I don't know that Vic knows that he's not going to make it. I mean, again, that's speculation on my part, but he got greedy again. He's trying to get that drive. Oh, there it is. There it is.
Inside. All right, man, that car is a lap down. Clear low, clear low.
Wow. Vic's not going to be happy about that. From my point of view, it looked like he came crowding. I mean, he did that to me earlier, or at least what it felt like, where he kind of turned down to try to get the other guy to check or whatever, but it might also just been him trying to get off the wall. He was already well off the wall, I thought. Oh, buddy. Please, no more shenanigans. Let's just go all the way green. Well, that obviously makes things a bit easier. Williams still in the game behind me, 1.7 seconds, but has to have a caution. So we need no cautions. Stay green. And we'll be all right. So now that Vic's out of the game here, I absolutely will not fight William if he were to happen to come up here, which I think he's pulled in now for fuel. So it's just about staying focused and bringing it home here. Sixth place right now. I do have Joseph. He's the next person in line. Joseph Hogan, I think I saw on the relative. I remember I was pretty quick. He was also 11 seconds up, so I didn't see anything happening there. Yeah, 11 seconds and holding. That's the number 13 car. Yeah, he was quick, if I remember right. A while ago now. I got Stacy behind me, probably newer tires. I let him go as well. Stacy, if you get up here, I'm not going to make it too hard on you.
Yeah, no pressure. I'm a couple laps.
Bit of courtesy goes a long way, a lot of times. Bit of chasing there, and he chased up the track. William went backwards and away. 5 seconds plus back now. I wonder if he's trying to save some fuel. I don't think he'll be able to save
All
enough.
yours up here,
what I
19.
can tell.
Sector low.
He's several laps. Man, I'm definitely gripping the wheel harder than I need to. My wrists. Got a 24-hour race doing in January. This definitely help your old wrists out. Not on here. This actual 24 karting race. Victory Lane, 24 Hours of Charlotte. Fantastic arrive and drive event by the Victory Lane crew, Fred Ogram and Joey Clones. To go.
We have 20 laps to go at the line.
Estimated laps is closer than I would like. 23. We'll just do a little bit more fuel saving, just in case. Telemetry says we're okay, but wouldn't mind if a bit of cushion. Sure, I'm glad I didn't do the short fill. Taking a long way around is not the way to save fuel. I have to think that William is saving. I mean, he's now back to 8 seconds. While I was catching him, I mean, I'm catching him or I'm pulling away a lot now, so he's got it.
Coming out on the back.
Trying to save his. Oh, don't do that! Don't do that! Do not you dare have a yellow flag right now. That will change everything. I really don't want that. Then you'd have to come in. There's no question. You'd have to come in. Then we'd be racing like madmen for the last 15-ish laps. Courtesy out the window at that point. Catching Joseph. I wonder if he's on the same fuel program as William. Because if he is, I could pick up the top 5 if we stay green. You easy there, Big Daddy. You don't want to throw it away. Mentioned before, it's more mental than physical, but aside from my wrists being able to feel it pretty good in those things, I'm feeling my calves, knee, ankle. Probably should have stretched first, the wife would say.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's that weird early throttle understeer I've been getting from time to time. And it goes to this really free throttle. Got Donald right behind me. He's being awfully nice about it. Oh yeah. Sorry, Stacy. Just gonna blink out or something. Alright, getting pretty good understeer now. Probably getting a little bit
Getting
there's some people
good.
down pit road. That's what I was wondering. This did indeed turn into a fuel mileage race. I think you can trace that back to that. Was it the second caution? Some people stayed out, get that track position. Just not enough cautions for it to come back in their favor. There it is. Michael Peters. That's going to put us in the top 5. Peters is the one talking about wanting that caution. Obviously because he was on that different fuel strategy. Joseph is still getting closer. He's in 9.5 seconds now. But if we don't muck it up, we should be 5th here.
10 to go this time. All right, man. You're back.
10 to go. 5th place. 10 to go. All right. Like I said, let's not muck it up. Finish this thing out. Who knows? Maybe we get lucky. Well, guys still have to pit. I've been in these situations in kart races, endurance kart races, where you can't really go forward and you can't really go back, as I completely slow down too much there. Donald's or Stacy's gonna hate me for it. You can't really go forward or back. You're just cutting laps. And that's what we've been doing since that whole Vic deal. Hey, go ahead and 1 here, bud. Go ahead and 1.
Thank you.
Inside. Clear low, clear low.
I'm definitely just holding you up big time. Hey-ho. See there? You get out of rhythm. You do some dumb action like that, and you about go and throw it away. All we gotta do is roll around here and try to be a nice guy, let somebody by, and toss it out the
That car
window.
is a lap down.
Dummy. One nice thing here is that might give me a bit of a carrot. As long as Stacy doesn't throw it away, collect me with it, we should be okay. Now he can just focus on what he's doing. Shouldn't be too big of a deal. Not even trying to have a fast lap here, just make it around.
go.
5 to go. Damn bump. Behind me got Donald King. I'm pretty sure he's either on pressure tires or something. He was earlier. He was flying compared to me. Let him go too.
I think it's 16.
Donald, go ahead, buddy. Go ahead into 3.
All right, man, 2 to go. You got one inside. That car's a lap down. Clear low, clear low.
Donald was a bit closer than I would have liked heading in here.
This will do wonders for my SR.
Just got the white flag. That means one more lap to go.
I think I'm going to be the last guy on the lead lap here. White flag for the driver behind me. As the leader, because I still got, well, there we go here. That was 2 to go for me. Pretty sure.
Nice lift. Yeah, you can tell you practiced it. You did a good job.
Thank you, I did a lot of practice.
Right there.
Good race, guys. Nice clean race.
The fuel light comes
Good
on.
win, Michael.
Less than 2 gallons.
Congrats, Michael. Well done.
Dave, you gonna race all night? Call me.
Oh man, those are long green runs, man. Good race, guys.
There you go, man.
And great job
Good
keeping it
driver.
clean, everyone. It was a lot of fun.
5th place. Yeah, good win there, Mike. Nice job, Mike.
Well done. Good race, everybody.
At least out of all the Michaels, at least a Michael won.
Wow, Phoenix and Texas didn't go so well for me, but that was a good finish there.
The race is over.
Was Mikey doing his donuts? Oh man. Running the new paint scheme too. Alright, well that's that. 3-ish hours, I don't know how long time it is, whatever, as I look down and hit the wall. Another 0x. But yeah, see if we can stop over here so we get a good picture of the new paint scheme. And that's that. If you watched the whole video, thanks for hanging out. Till next time.